Welcome, everybody. This is Event Ensemble Spotlight. And in the spotlight today, we have DJ Greg James. Playing music is my business.
Correct.
Oh, okay. I got that. Look at that. Without my glasses, I might add. So I'm impressed.
You're doing great.
Greg, so thrilled to have you in the spotlight today. And I have to tell you how flattering it is that other DJs have invited me to interview them. A lot of times they think, well, photographers shouldn't interview other photographers, so why should other DJs interview other DJs? But the truth is, we know each other, we know our businesses, and we have a mutual respect for one another. And so thank you for feeling comfortable enough to sit down with us today.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's start with the important stuff. We'll get some 411 facts.
Okay.
Old school 411.
There you go.
Where are you located now? Because I know you used to be, and now you're somewhere else. So where are you performing?
We are now in Peoria, Arizona. We're the west side. The west side.
Now, but you used to be in, is it Payson?
Prescott.
Prescott. There we go. Prescott. Okay. So are you still DJing? Are you still performing in Prescott? You still have clients and referrals from that area?
Yes, sir, I do. And to be exact, I'm heading up the hill in 2 weeks to go do another event, 2 events up in that location there.
So you're comfortable still arranging and performing for events in Payson, Prescott, and Peoria. This is like the 3 Ps for you, right?
It is a 3-piece for me.
Okay. Now, when it comes to DJs, I see this online all the time. I'm looking for a DJ, or I'm looking for a photographer, or I'm looking for an attorney, whatever it is. It's like, do you know how many different kinds of attorneys there are? I mean, the list is as long as both my arms.
Correct.
And they say, yes?
Too many.
Not too many attorneys, but too many different things that attorneys do, classifications. So are you, for example, a DJ for weddings, birthdays, bar mitzvahs, anniversaries, car shows?
All of the above. You start from the top, you go from one down to the big old W for weddings and everything else that you can think of. If it's a bar mitzvah, if it's a bat mitzvah, if it's a reunion, anniversary, car show, any kind of event, dog event, car event, weddings, party, woohoo, party, gotta have party.
Look at that. Well, so you mentioned, the party thing. I'm curious. The name of your company is?
Playing Music Is My Business, Mobile Entertainment.
And so a lot of times I get requests. People say, I'm looking for somebody to play some good music. And you mentioned the party. So is it just music, or do you do other things that entertain or engage the audience?
Anything to engage the public, the guests, the party, the folks. Whatever it takes for that party to be hopping, get them people out of their chairs, whether they're sitting, they're standing, they're boogieing in their chair a little bit, whatever it can be. I'm going to get you out there to do that, because if I can't, then I'm not doing my job. And my job is to make you have fun.
Okay, so is music the medium by which you engage the audience to have fun, or do you do other things?
I do other things also.
Such as?
Okay, so if you want to get into the karaoke part of that, you can.
You do karaoke.
I do karaoke also.
Well, we didn't talk about that.
The nice thing about it is, if I don't have that piece of music and it's on your phone, I can tap into your phone and play it right off of that thing. You can just keep going, whether it's Spotify, whether it's karaoke, whether it's any kind of music genre. If I don't have it, my 10 terabytes of good music that I have, and I have lots of it that goes back to the early 40s to current, I can get it from someplace. And I'm going to get it from someplace. That way, when that party comes up to play, I have your song.
Interesting. Okay. So what's your favorite thing to do at a wedding?
The favorite thing to do at a wedding, besides not getting embarrassed, the shoe game.
The shoe game. Okay. So for those uninitiated. What is that? Because I could take off my shoe right now and is that a game?
It is a game, and there's about 50 questions that I have, which I've pulled around from people that are in that crowd. Right now, it's going to ask you that they don't want to necessarily you themselves, but they also want to see who's going to get embarrassed the most. They want to see what's going to make somebody laugh or say, I didn't do that, or be that type. When I can turn around and say, okay, fine. Who's going to cut the cake the wrong way? Who didn't go to the bathroom the right way? Who didn't take the shower? Who did not turn around and put the blanket on the bed wet? Oh, you got it. And the thing is, when they turn around, who's got the most speeding tickets? Who runs red lights? Who likes to turn around and burn the popcorn? Who's the one that burns the dinner? Then you find out the other stuff you can take that you can turn that around and make it on the other person himself also, and have some fun with it too. So that way, when the mother comes up and says, I want to ask the question, or the father comes up and says, I want to ask the question, that's not on that paper day because he didn't get it. They ask that question, it comes out, then the good dirt comes out, and you can turn that into a song to go along with it.
Okay, wait, hold on a second. Turn it into a song?
You can turn it into a song because 98% of any wedding or any proposal, like your first dance, your first kiss, or wherever it has a song that goes along with that. And they generally pick up that song. And they can turn around, get the people off, get them out, get them dancing, and turn around and go into your next song after that. So it keeps everybody engaged, and it keeps the spotlight on the bride and the groom, even though they just had their questions answered, they can find out more about them.
Interesting. Okay, so tell me about this car show thing, because I happen to know you do a few of these.
Oh, I love doing car shows. The music that I play is from the 40s to current. So whether it's Ella Fitzgerald to Glenn Miller to At the Hop, Buddy Holly, you can turn around, you can do it into the Beach Boy, Jan and Dean of all the good stuff. Bill Medley, had the time of my life. Turn around and rock and roll along with that. Have you lost that love and feeling? Or the list goes on and on and on. There's so much music, 50s and 60s, that you can turn around, you can car bop it down, up and down the freeway if you wanted to, and turn it up as loud as you want to, and sing and have a good time and not get yourself in trouble.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that karaoke. You know, if they can carry a tune, it's karaoke.
Correct.
And if they cannot,
how many times do you see somebody singing when you're driving down the road, singing, and they got a blue smile on your face, and they caught you, or you caught them, and they turn around and go, they wave at you and say, bye, see you later. I'm embarrassed now. Who's next?
So fun. Okay, so any special equipment that's needed for whether we're talking about karaoke or car shows or something that you bring to the wedding that's unique?
Basically, I bring everything, whether it's the type of the speakers, the type of the microphones, the type of the lanyards, if you need to have that, if you have to have lights for that, your up lighting, if you wanted to a dance floor lighting, I provide that. And I've gone around and around, how can I save these folks some money? Because 9 times out of 10, they're going to go someplace else, which is fine. But when I have it and I can provide it, why not use it? One of my best friends, which I'm talking to right now, told me, he says, if you can't use it, share it with somebody else, because they can always make it better, and they can use it, and it looks good on you, and you also made a friendship out of it.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. You know, those who care, share.
Very much so.
So if somebody was looking for a DJ and they weren't sure who to hire, what would be your best tip to help somebody select the right DJ for their event?
Is the person licensed? Does he cover insurance? Does he have the repertoire of what you are asking for? Can he get to your location and have things set up on time without being late? Can he turn around and go through every piece of music with you from start to finish before that final day comes? Be there to help you go through. Have the patience to listen, and also have the patience to learn. Because if you don't know what they want, you're not the right DJ for them.
Wow, those are some helpful tips, including the idea about insurance, which I won't get on my soapbox, but it is important that all of your vendors, photographer, caterer, DJ, all of them should be providing a certificate of insurance for their performance. So I'm pleased to hear that you and I are on the same page there, my friend.
Yes, we are.
Excellent. So a closing thought from your DJ repertoire.
Oh my goodness, I don't even know where to start. Um,
Hold on.
I-
You've been doing really well so far. So I'm giving you a moment to pause and think while I talk, but close it out for us.
Close it out for us. I am a DJ that started in 1975, went into the military, US Navy, came out as a DJ also, and spent 12 years in radio broadcasting in the Phoenix area, as well as the Florida area, the state of Arizona. I am an Arizona brat, if you want to call me that, but I have fun doing it. And my joy is Huey Lewis in the news said, I want a new drug that doesn't make me sick. My sick is music. My drug is music. So I live and breathe it, and I put my heart and soul into any function or event that I do. If I don't, I'll give you that check right back in your hand. And that's how I close that for today.
And I love it. You know, thank you so much, Greg, for spending a few minutes with us to talk about Playing Music is My Business. What a treat. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, and thank you for having me, and you all have a great day.